Welcome to Agile Affinity. So glad to hear that you're thinking about booking onto one of our classes. Here's a quick tuition video just to help you to do that. First of all, think about what currency are you paying in. Obviously, if you live in the UK, then you do need to pay VAT, and so you need to select the pound. If you are, however, in America, for example, then you can go to the top corner, and where you see the world and the UK next to it, you can then change it to pound, euros, or US dollars to enable you to have smooth payment in your own currency. Once you've picked your currency, then you can then go straight through and book onto your class. And you'll see there's often ranges of dates available to you. Once you've selected the one that you would like to attend, the first screen that you see is going to be you as the attendee's details. So here you can see that I've put my name, my address, my email address, my mobile phone number, the company that I work for, and the training position that I hold currently within this organisation. This just helps us to know where you're coming from in terms of types of examples we can give and what's going to be important to you about your role. You can see I've also got a second box added in. So here you have the ability to be able to add other attendees. So if you have multiple people from your organisation, then you can just click on that and you can add as many people as you want. Equally, you can remove them if it's just me going on this training. So once you've done that, you can proceed to checkout. And here you've got the opportunity to pick whether the organisation is paying or the individual. So let's assume that my company, Agile Affinity, is paying for me to go on some of my own training. So you can simply pick your company or add in your company name from the drop-down list provided. At this point, this screen is all about the person who is paying for it. So if your company is paying, it's going to be the company details that will go into this section. So example, if my boss, John Barrett, is going to be paying for my training, then his details would go into here. But you saw that it did default to mine just to make your life a little bit easier in case you are one and the same. So now you've put in your order contact details, you are going to put in the billing details, and the way that you write this is what will appear on your invoice. So please make sure if your company is paying for it, then you put in exactly as they would like it to be. So I'm just popping in my details and my postcodes. Feel free to send me a Christmas card to these and the country of origin. Once you've done that, you're now ready for the payment details. If you have a discount code, remember if you've previously completed Agile Affinity course in the last year, you are eligible for a discount. If not, you'll be eligible for it on your next course. So please pop in any discount code that you happen to have. If there's any problems on that, reach out to us at talk@agileaffinity.com. Equally, if you have a VAT number, please pop your business VAT number into the box. You then have an option to pick paying card. So that will then take you to a payment portal and you can pay on your credit card or your debit card. If you are a business and want to do a bank transfer via an invoice, then you can just select bank transfer and then send us an email just to let us know that you have done that. Key things to think about when you select the bank transfer box, the payment does need to be made before the training completes. So you will not be able to get the joining instructions until the payment has been made. So you do definitely need to make sure that within your company that you have the ability to be able to pay that in whatever time span you've left between the present day and the date of your course. So you will only receive the join-in instructions once the payment has been received into our banking account. So if you need to write to us and give us any additional details like a purchase order number, or you want us to fill out any forms for your company, then you will need to contact us to be able to do that. Obviously, if you've made by bank transfer with us many times before, then you're very familiar with this process. Finally, you've got marketing consent. So you can turn this off or on. That's completely down to you, but we won't write to you unless we have your permission. And finally, you have to accept the terms and conditions. And so once you've read through those, make sure you're happy, then you are prepared to review and confirm. So once you've done all of this, you can check all of your details, press confirm, and then we will receive an email notification in the back end. If you've paid by debit card or credit card, then you will instantly get your joining instructions. So please keep an eye out for these in your spam box. If you have paid by bank transfer, then you're going to need to wait until you hear from us to confirm the fact that your payment has been received, and therefore you'll get your joining instructions at that point. Once again, don't forget they like to hide in spam, so please have a little look. You will also get multiple reminders, so keep an eye out for those. And we really hope you have a great course, and we look forward to seeing you sometime soon. Thank you very much.